I need my stand. This is happening all while I am opening Doom Eternal, so that's gonna be something. And boy, am I glad it does say that. Oh, guess what? Doom Eternal loaded on the wrong monitor. It's beautiful.
I like it!
Whoa. Hold on. Who did that? Who did that? Alan, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Oh, the follow count didn't update. Whew! In life, we face many hardships, but Super Mario keeps us happy. It really does. That tweet is honestly one of the funniest things I've heard of. And well, it's been a week. Let me get Doom on the right monitor before I get everything else open. Now let me put this here. Get this out. Okay, hi. The first horde mode stream, I got close. I got close. It wasn't a win, but I got close, and I really liked how it played out. Something with sound effects are kind of... Horse mode? Wait. Oh, that said horse mode. I think arcade it might work. This isn't my main menu music. Alright. I'll adjust it later on. Oh, right. Let me, do the usual that I do, because sometimes I run out of stuff to say, or sometimes chat runs out of stuff to say. I mean, that's fine that you guys run out of stuff to say. More games need a horse mode? Yeah, that's true. So yeah, ultraviolence, that's what I was using last. It's Zet Cypher.
It's me.
It's been a while. Actually, no, it hasn't been a while. You were playing Mega Man 7 yesterday.
Yeah, it was. It doesn't feel like yesterday.
It really doesn't.
My sense of time is like completely broken. I don't know what it is anymore.
Yeah. It's like nearing midnight right now. It's, I
don't even.
Hmm?
I don't even remember when it's Wednesday anymore.
Wednesday is a pretty important day.
I have to schedule tweets that say yesterday was Tuesday, maybe Thursday you can sleep. And then when I see a notification that someone liked the tweet, then I'm like, okay, yeah, it's Wednesday. I'm not joking, by the way. It's real.
It's a classic phrase.
Shouts to My Michelle by Guns N' Roses.
I still need to get around to them, but New Year, new music. I listened to the new Red Vox and I really liked it. But then again, Red Vox itself is an easy win for me. I mean, it's got the funny sauce, man. I'll let this cutscene play again because I don't know. It's that cutscene is pretty much accurate to how I feel.
His face, the Slayer's face reminds me of AVGN.
Yeah, I'm wearing a Quake skin because I own Quake, the modern port.
I just expect him to be like, "You think this makes me happy? It doesn't."
Alright, let's see here. Oh yeah, here's a problem I have with Horde mode. You need to set your runes before you do anything. So if I'm gonna set this
You're
one...
not even playing
on,
RuneScape. Why are there runes?
Alright, that's all the ones that I want. I'm glad Speed Boost is the default one. But the Take Back is going to be really useful for this mode. It's from the DLC, it's honestly one of my top favorites. I am good to go now. So I had my first week of uni, which is why streams have been super duper quiet. And because, well, I have to stick to the weekends. Every weekend is going to be a guerrilla stream. No set time. But that's how it be.
You should make it a monkey stream instead.
That's true.
I actually don't. Then you'd have to play Rockman X5. I mean, you can if you want to. I'm not going to stop you, but I'm not going to suggest it either.
Yeah, I don't even have the sanity for Rockman X5 Monkey. Oh, what a crusty Mario.
I would say I do, but I don't think it could be called sanity. So
got my extra life back really fast. Yeah, that's why I got Take Back, if you saw that.
Just extra lives.
I think I see my problem with why my audio feels really janky. It's because I didn't bring my USB DAC cable.
So there's a problem when like you forget like one thing in your setup, and you're like, why is this a problem? You're like, oh yeah,
I left it on campus because I thought, oh, I could use it with my laptop. No, I could not use it with my laptop because then none of my microphones work on my laptop when I do use my Theo with my laptop as a digital to analog converter.
I like that sound. It's like a slot machine.
Oh yeah. You definitely don't. Oh, I see another problem. My DPI settings are too high. You definitely don't want to just constantly kill zombies because they don't give points. Because they're so easy to kill. But you do want to use zombies as a means of you definitely want to use them as means of restoring your health, ammo, armor, glory kill stuff.
You know, with DPI settings, I usually have the problem where it's like not sensitive enough. Cause like the DPI on my mouse, I usually have it set kind of low because for like desktop use, I don't want my mouse moving all the way across the screen with the slightest movement.
Yeah.
But then I go into a game where I need like quick mouse movements. It's like, oh, it could be a problem.
I had mine for like too quick, so okay, I think this is the part where I want to use this right now. What the butt did I just do?
It's a good question.
Alright, got him. Yeah, that thing that I just killed was the DLC enemy. Definitely want to kill them. So, what were you gonna say?
I can't wait to play Mega Man 8 on stream.
Oh, yeah.
We get to hear Dr. Light say, "That's a good question."
Get that quality voice acting. Oh wait, no, I don't have my blood punch filled.
It's so good. There's things about the game I'm not looking forward to, but you know, there's a silver lining.
Jump, jump, slide, slide. That's like the one thing I'm always gonna remember from that game.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that. It's like the thing everyone hates about the game, and for good reason. It's just like it doesn't need to be there.
I blood punched and flame belched at the same time.
It's also not helped by the fact that like most re-releases of the game have at least a little bit of input lag.
Just a little bit.
It's horrible in the Anniversary Collection.
Oh yeah.
On PS2 and GameCube, it's like borderline unplayable. You can make it through the rest of the game, but the snowboarding sections, you're gonna have a hard time.
Yeah. This little lag hasn't hurt nobody. It might hurt somebody. I know it'll hurt Zet Cypher. But how's it going, Drew?
I can deal with like a couple frames of input lag if the game is not expecting me to be frame perfect for like 3 minutes.
Sure, I thought the game was a little bit too loud.
Which Mega Man 8 expects you to do a couple times, and it's a bit annoying.
Yeah, I haven't played that one in a long time, so I don't exactly remember. Oh, you crusty circle!
It's kind of a thing with like almost all the classic games. I feel not even just classic games. A lot of Mega Man games, really. It's like there's a lot of cool ideas here. There's a lot that could be really cool, but they messed it up.
Oh, jeez.
It's sad.
Come on, come on, come on, come on! You know, I really wasn't thinking there. Oh, I finally got the Master Collection thing. All right.
Yeah, no one watches someone play a video game on Twitch to see them think. So.
I mean, I have to think about what I'm saying though, because you know, it's like. Oh well, no, yeah, that's pretty much what I have to do in everyday life, and well, that's kind of why I sound a little bit out of it, I guess.
I get you.
I'm sure a lot of people do. I mean, as long as I play my cards I should be fine. Sometimes things will be like, man.
Some days it gets you more than others, I find.
Oh yeah. Oh, he's dead. And he's slid down like that.
There's some days where I don't have a care in the world.
Yeah.
And then there's some days where I literally just can't fall asleep the night before, so I wake up miserable because I couldn't get sleep.
It do be like that. Sleep is very awesome, but at the same time, it's not awesome, I'd say. Because, you know, it's like, how have I been? That's a bit better. It's getting there.
It's one of those days.
This is one of those things on stream where it's a little yabe at the moment. All right, there we go. That was the DLC enemy I killed. And you know, the funny thing is, I feel like my aesthetic is a bit too bright. You killed your markers with the tarot card. Oh, yeah, it said for information. Droopy is an artist. Traditional
Awesome.
style.
I respect it.
I do too.
I can't do that. I can't even do digital art. I like with a tablet. My hands get tired really quickly.
Pen and paper.
Yeah.
I mean, your sprite work is pretty good. See, I can give it that.
I mean, I do that with a mouse though. It's a lot easier
Oh.
on my hand.
Right. Sprite is a neat program.
Yeah, but like when I actually want to
about
like draw something with like a pen and paper or stylus, it's like I don't know. Maybe there's some like secret technique I never learned, but I end up putting too much pressure on my fingers, and I have to stop after like not very long.
Why did I grab it like that? Do I have brain worms? Yes.
Could be. I hope if I ever get brainworms, it's the destroyer from Terraria. So that way I can unleash it into the world in times of desperation.
Ever learned how to hold your pencil right either? Oh, same here. Oh wait, you got the digital tablet if I remember correctly.
What if there's some like there's some the secret is that actually no one knows how to hold a pencil correctly. Everyone's hands hurt. They just try to hide it.
Yeah, like we all have like different. There's a reason that like there's like different ergonomic devices out there, like different shapes for things.
Yeah.
Like I've seen that. I mean, I've seen that with keyboards, for instance.
Ergonomic keyboards can get crazy.
Just like that. Just like that crazy jump. Photoshop is being a bench presser. Oh, you know what else is being a bench presser? This whiplash I just killed. Wait, I should be grabbing this.
Silver score multiplier.
Disarmament.
What if there was an alternate universe where Markiplier called himself Multiplier?
Hey everybody, Multiplier here. Back at it again with another math problem.
Can you help me find the product?
What's he buying?
2 times 2.
Bloomy with the raid of 5. Oh, this is excellent. I haven't seen you in a while. What, hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna do the shout out. Actually, wait, Zetscypher, you can do the shout out. Oh, we've reached 222 followers.
2!
Lewd Tuna. That's a beautiful name. I salute your name, Mr. Tuna or Mrs. Tuna. That is okay, yeah, 222. That is a lot of twos. So
It's my favorite number.
next stream I will buy, or next any opportunity I have for going to a supermarket, I am going to try and find the largest ball of lettuce and eat it on stream.
Big Poggers hype.
That was my 222 followers goal. I've had this goal in my mind for so long because I think it would be funny. And also because I love iceberg lettuce. So, yeah.
I should do a follower goal where I release a game.
This is my first follower
that'd be
goal.
Funny.
I guess. Actually, no, I've reached 100 followers before. Oh, Droopy, here's another announcement. I think it's gonna be at 10 p.m. because of the way Sean Chovy starts his streams. But at 10 p.m. I'm going to be collaborating with Sean Chovy where I eat spicy Korean noodles. Those little packs of them that you can buy somewhere. I don't know where. But he's sending me some. They should be here tomorrow, and I will eat those. Dude, you're about to make spicy Korean cup noodles. Not the one with the crazy chicken on it. It was, I think it was called Samyang. Or, yeah, no, Samyang noodles. That's the one. It might be the spicy chicken one, actually. Gonna make it really good and crack an egg in it, though. Oh, that's the painful one? This is funny because, well, this is, I'm guess I'm like giving spoilers for this, but Sean Chovy says he doesn't feel a thing when he eats them. He doesn't feel the spice coming out from it, and I'm like, bro, are you okay? I don't think that's how. I don't know if he just has like some sort of massive spice tolerance. Psychopath. Psychopatch. That's gonna be a game update. There's gonna be some game is gonna have a game update, and it's gonna be called the Psychopatch.
I'm gonna do that now.
I would like Zet Cypher to do that.
You've given me ideas for free.
That's gonna be an update to Virtual Blade. The Psychopatch update. I did not spoil Endgame, by the way. I don't even remember much of Endgame. I do remember watching it on my during one of my birthdays. Yeah, Zet Cypher, you should credit Gloomy for the Psychopatch.
Okay, I'll write it down and hopefully I'll remember it. This is way off in the distance. There's a very real chance I'm gonna completely forget.
Anyways, I forgot to do the shout out tag. Why don't I do that? Massive royalties as well. That's good. All right, let's see if I'm doing this right.
I can't. I'm not signing.
Oh wait, yeah, there we go. You already said you were playing Pokemon Ranger. Wait, why do I feel like I remember that? Didn't that get like more than one game? Or is that? No, wait. That looks familiar. Oh, that's the game with the touchscreen features. I don't know why I paused after saying touchscreen. Alright, I need to get back to playing Doom. It has a Beyblade. Yeah, I remember like when the Nintendo... Was it called the Nintendo Channel? Where you could check for updates on upcoming Nintendo games.
Yeah, for the Wii.
Yeah, it also had like a DS download play.
I remember my main memory from the Nintendo Channel was back when they were like advertising Metroid Other M.
Ooh.
I saw the like the little banner on like when you're on the Wii menu, and it's just like, hey, check this out. Maybe you want to go on the Nintendo Channel, and it said
right,
Metroid Other M, and then like an ellipses, and
what a start! Wait, where'd he go?
My brain read that as Metroid and Other M, so I was like,
oops.
"Are they talking about Metroid and other M-rated games? Why is there an M-rated Metroid game?"
I can see an M-rated Metroid game.
I could too. It'd be kind of strange though.
I mean, the highest we've gone with Metroid is, well, maybe like more blood. Oh, I just went backwards like a dingus.
Yeah, I bet if like
Metroid. Oh no. The Metroid game is gory as Doom Eternal. Yeah.
The thing is, like, I bet if like Dread had like red blood on like some of the enemies, it probably would have gotten an M rating. It's probably why they didn't.
Alright, I'm gonna, I'm gonna grind for some blood punch and armor.
Like, you know, some of like the finishing animations on some of the bosses in Dread.
Yeah.
I could see that those getting an M rating if there was like blood in there.
Alright, what's it gonna be? Ballista, baby! So, yeah, I've found a third problem I have with Horde mode. The Blitz rounds, they aren't randomized. They're preset. So, and also waves are also preset. So, it does feel kind of linear-ish. So, those are some problems I have with Horde mode at the moment.
I haven't even played Doom Eternal.
Alright, there we go. I got the bonus round.
Hopefully it lives up to its name and I'll eternally be able to play it.
I think Horde mode really showcases that eternity. With the, the ability to strive for a higher score in Horde mode. I like original Doom. It really has that feel to it.
It's still a really solid game. It's got its issues, like especially if you're playing with like the originally intended control scheme of like just a keyboard. But you know, with modern enhancements, it's a really fun experience. Never played Undertale? You gotta play Undertale.
Oh yeah.
Take that from someone who didn't bother playing Undertale until like 4 years after the game came out.
I played it in launch year.
Yeah, I was one of those people who was like kind of turned off by the insane hype around it. So it was like,
That's fair. See you, Gloomy. Enjoy your cup noodles, by the way.
And also at that time I was like, oh, it's an RPG. I don't want to play an RPG.
But then after you look at its gameplay, it's like actually really fun.
Yeah, it like.
I feel
slowing it down into like, oh, it's an RPG. It's like that's not the full picture though.
Yeah, you know what I want from Toby Fox now?
What?
I want him to make a bullet hell. I think that would be fun.
Maybe.
I feel like he can make one.
Probably could. But yeah,
right.
Undertale is like. I think it's one of the few games where like I can genuinely say it's a masterpiece, and I'm like, I'm not being hyperbolic at all. It's like actually this is just an incredible game.
Oh yeah.
It's really good.
Deltarune is definitely a step up for someone like me, I think.
Yeah, I don't think it would replace Undertale, because like to me it seems like Deltarune's doing it, like taking a bit of a different direction.
Yeah,
which I appreciate, because I wouldn't have wanted Deltarune to just be like, oh, it's Undertale again.
Is it safe to talk about? No, it's not safe to talk about spoilers yet.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
I wouldn't. But if you're in the know, and if you want to ask me about that, just hit me up on Discord. Which, you know, that's a thing you can do.
It was really strange to me, like playing Deltarune Chapter 2 when it came out, because I like Chapter 1 and Undertale. I didn't get around to until well after they came out.
Yeah.
So it was kind of weird being like there for it with all the hype.
It felt weird, getting a chance to, like, play Chapter 2 on launch week. I mean,
Yeah.
I knew I had to at the time because I didn't want to get spoiled during, university stuff.
Yeah. See,
Which,
I was
that
a-
is something
I was
I'm
a
still
little
dealing
worried,
with, so I'm gonna get Elden Ring spoilers in my face.
I was a little worried that I wasn't going to be able to, because like there were issues with the game crashing at specific points.
Interesting.
When it first came out, which was thankfully patched. I think like the day after, maybe like a day or two after. I don't know. And apparently the cause was like the game just really had an issue if you had a controller plugged in for some reason,
Oh, wow.
which has been fixed as far as I'm aware. But
I eventually stopped playing with controller when I was doing Undertale's Genocide run.
yeah, I mean, I didn't play. I wasn't playing either of them with a controller. I just had a controller plugged in because I usually do, and so it became a problem. Oh, that reminds me. Speaking of having a controller plugged in and it causing problems, so I make
Oh, the
make
bench
games
presser.
in the, I make games in the Godot engine, and by default, the left analog stick counts
see.
for like your directional UI inputs, which is like in the default input mappings that it has, just so you can like start with that real easy and work from there. Problem with that is it if your analog stick is registering like almost any kind of movement, at least for like my controllers, like even if it's extremely slight, it'll just kind of cancel out any other forms of input for
What
that
the butt?
action.
That's kind of whack.
So like I was trying to work on something, and I'm testing UI stuff. So it's like it gets really wonky. So I'm like, why is it only sometimes registering my arrow key inputs? And then like only after restarting a few times where they're like, oh wait a second, this isn't my own project. I didn't
Interesting.
change the input mappings the way I wanted them to. And in that case, I noticed something weirder in that project. They had for some reason set like going off of like Xbox button mappings. They had for some reason set the B button as confirm, which like
What?
okay for Nintendo controllers, okay, fine,
Yeah.
like it's a Nintendo fan game, okay. But they also set X as cancel
Huh?
and not like B on the Nintendo controller.
I think I would just call it bottom face button.
Yeah, it's the bottom face button. Like
That actually sounds a bit silly when I'm the guy who's gonna be like making a joke.
the bottom face button.
What the butt?
like and subscribe.
For more funny jokes. That is some weird input mishaps though. Like,
Yeah, it's the thing is like if I was the one who started the project, I would have noticed that immediately and just dealt with it myself because I would have hated it. But I also understand why they didn't have an issue with it themselves. Like they just weren't using a controller. But I also don't get why the confirm and cancel buttons were set the way they were. It was strange.
top 10 strangest moments. Just like these prowlers. My crust! My pizza!
I had pizza for dinner.
What am I
Also,
doing?
You know, it's a problem. It's too dry in here.
Yeah.
I feel like I need to be chugging gallons of water every minute. Because it's so dry.
You need like a mother freaking humidifier or something.
I have one, but it's like... It's one of those ones that's like... It literally just throws like mist into the air. Which, my room's kind of small, and it's got a lot of electronics in it. So...
Oh, right.
You do the math. That can end up badly. I think that might have been what killed the N64 a little while ago, and it might have been what killed my PS2 Slim's disk drive.
Just looking for the sweater butter.
I don't know for sure, but I have a suspicion. You know?
Yeah. Wait, how did I get that cacodemon? Huh?
Yeah, I need to get like a proper, like actually vaporizing the water into the air kind of deal.
Wait, what?
That would be ideal. Also, the humidifier in my room is like, I haven't run it in a while, and
Wait, what
it's gross. I need to clean it.
Also, Droopy said I would have made up, down, and down, up out of spite. What? That is honestly the most chaotic thing I've ever heard today.
I could do it.
Actually, no, I've heard
funny.
more chaotic things today. Never mind.
It would be funny. It would be really funny.
Yeah, I'd like to see that.
I'll just sneak that into one of the commits at some point. It's like, oh yeah, I fixed this graphical glitch, and I also changed this one file so they don't notice. And they're like, why are my controls wrong? It would be funny.
Do it for the Vine, they say. The crap, I forgot what else I was gonna say.
The number 2.
Oh yeah, that's a very good number. Oh, it's done. Zombies don't count, so they keep them around.
Tomorrow I'm gonna get back to work on panel hack finally.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be fun to look at.
Cause going back to what I was saying earlier, this group project one I didn't start, wasn't something I was particularly passionate about in the first place. So like, it's been harder than I expected to like feel motivated to work on it. So I'm like, I need to do something.
Oh yeah. For lore reason, your character is a robot who's broken. Oh my. Broken how? I mean, yeah, that's like actually a good question, though.
Funny thing with panel hack, I actually I left off on getting the panels to fall like all at once instead of one after the other.
Right.
So I still need to do that. I have like a placeholder function in the code to do that, and it's just called bring down the house.
That sounds like a song.
It doesn't do anything yet, but it will.
I would love a song title with something. I would like that as a song title.
It could, you know, and I could instead name it "Do Up the House," like loads of money.
As a bug in the code where up is down and down is up. Wait, what gun did I get? Oh, the heavy cannon. And the BFG. But you always get the BFG at this part, so it's like, what even?
I think the only things I need to do for like the core game to like be done are like fix the tile dropping and then
Garbage
add
box?
a fail state.
Oh.
I garbage blocks are gonna be a thing I need to add, but like for just like a single player like line clear experience, then that's all I would need to do. I still do want to add like at least a local multiplayer into it, just if for no other reason than like getting the experience to try that out.
Oh my goodness, did I just last... Oh, I thought I got it last second.
I'll probably like relegate that to like a future update instead of trying to get that in on launch, because I wanna be able to
Wait, I can just bust on this.
I wanna be able to just be like, no, I'm done
Yeah.
at some point.
Sometimes enough is enough, you know?
Of course, if there's any game I'm going to like cut my teeth on multiplayer for, that would be the best one to do it.
Oh yeah. I love that's the whole reason the Tetris Attack franchise is so fun to me. Just the multiplayer.
I'm just talking from like a production standpoint. It's a simple game to create. I mean, Tetris is a simpler game to create, but
oh yeah,
I'm stubborn, so I did this instead. Like it's a simple game. It's not like a whole platform or anything. It's just
song titles confuse you. That's fair. I mean, I listened to I was listening to the new Red Vox album, and like I looked at some of the song titles and I'm like, oh, this is pretty good. But then I'm like, oh, Vinny, you just wrote some sad stuff, or you wrote stuff that made me sad. Because, but like it's a good song, but like, it's like, oh, I'm sad now, because of the emotions the song brings out.
So like it's easier to implement multiplayer into this than like another game, because all I would really need to do is just be like, player got like this many blocks cleared at once, or did a combo, send this number of garbage
Oh
to the
yeah.
other player. That's all I got to do. It's a little bit of an oversimplification, but like,
Good song, but I'm not in a good mood.
I don't have to like make sure collisions work correctly. I don't have to like balance attacks around multiplayer. I don't have to do any of that.
Yeah.
It's much simpler.
Sorry, I was like trying not to laugh at my own in-game mod. Oh, what a corn on the cob chewer. No, why'd you go back up there?
What a corn on the cob chewer. I would ask you to elaborate, but I know you're not going to. So, I won't.
I really wasn't thinking my vocabulary there. I was like, oh, I'm gonna say cob nobbler. But I don't even know what that would mean either.
I don't know.
I don't know what I'm saying.
John, I think John's approaching T-Dub levels of intelligence. He's inventing new words for the English language so that you could even have the hopes of understanding him.
Why is this not working?
As the prophet T-Dub once said, be like the sea, fast and nice.
That's how you play Doom Eternal.
That's how you play a lot of games, really.
Once it's Animal Crossing.
Especially a game like this.
Oh. I hate how it's the only mod I have installed.
My favorite kind of sound, my favorite kind of sound mod I ever did for a game. I changed my I changed the hit sound and kill sound for TF2. I think I showed it on the stream one time, maybe. That or a screenshot. I don't remember which. But the hit sound was the Lonely Island voice clip of pussy. And
wait, it's Lonely Island?
Yeah, it's from the.
I didn't
Like a
know
Boss.
that.
From Like a Boss. And then the kill sound was boner. It was especially funny playing as heavy because you hear the hit sound a bunch of times, and then you hear the kill sound.
Yeah, that's where it's from. It's confirmed.
It's confirmed. I confirmed it. No one knew before I just said it.
Oh, what a... Oh, man. That hit nothing. Yeah, that's a classic bong sound.
I can't hear it. I'm only listening to the screen share.
Yeah. It's a good sound
Sad.
redeem, though. Maybe I should screen share OBS next time to see if you can get the audio out of it. But then you can
Maybe.
also see my model at the same time. But I bet, like, the synchronization would be very bad.
Oh, it probably would.
Because then you're going to be looking at the model and hearing my voice and you're going to be like, oh, Discord's audio is a little sussy.
I mean, the bit
Sussy.
rate for the bit rate on the screen share would probably be low enough that I wouldn't be able to tell anyway.
Okay, so here's an annoying blitz room. Oh, so I'm due level 64! It's like the Nintendo 64.
I'm level 64 on the Nintendo 64.
Doom Eternal 64. Oh, jeez.
You think when James Rolfe first played Mario 64, he was like, I'm playing Mario 64 on the N64.
Yeah, I can see that. Oh, you probably might. $6:40 o'clock. Wait, Droopy, it's like almost 7 for you? Wait, what?
You're 6 hours ahead?
I have like the worst weapons for this mode. That's so great. Sometimes you gotta rely on RNG for good weapons for certain rounds, I feel.
If you're 6 hours into the future, what do you know?
No, it's actually 11:40. Oh, you're in Central.
I hate Central Time.
I might have not grabbed all of the rockets.
I actually only hate Central Time because Bumps hates Eastern Time, so I have to reflexively hate Central Time as a result.
Yeah, my mod Bumps does not like, my moderator Bumps does not like that time zone for some reason. And that's my time zone too, so it's like Dingus. He's playing, he's Dingus Gaming. No, I'm kidding, he's good. Technically, it's still his birthday, I think. I saw he got a birthday card.
Is it his birthday? I didn't realize.
He got a birthday card at work. Who made time and can I... Yeah, you could probably meet them. Wait, free lock-on burst on an Arachnotron works?
Defeat the time god.
Wow!
I was about to say I'm gonna make a game where you defeat the time gods, but people have already done that. So
I'm having a moment where my blood punch isn't really working. RPG just be like, feed the dog to kill the time. What? Yeah, no. What if you gotta what if you gotta like entertain a circus to do that?
Thing is, in RPGs, you don't kill a time god. You just kill God. That's what you do in RPGs.
Like Megami Tensei.
I was gonna say a specific game, but it would be a spoiler.
Chrono Trigger.
No.
Which I still need to play, by the way.
You do need to play it. Also, no, it's not. I was gonna.
Whoa!
There's a specific game. I'm not gonna. If I say what it is now, it's gonna be a spoiler. And the story of that game is really good, so I don't want to spoil people on it if they haven't played it.
What's it on?
I feel like if I say I'll say it's on the Switch because everything's on the Switch. But it was not originally released on the Switch. And I feel like if I say the console it was on, everyone's gonna know exactly what I'm talking about.
It's not Doom. Doom. It's not Undertale.
It's Mario. Super Mario.
I actually know what game you're talking about.
Do you?
As soon as you said Switch, I'm like, yep.
Anything's on the Switch, though. How do you know? I did say it was a re-release. That kind of narrows it down.
Yeah. Also, I shot the zombie instead, but then again, these are specters. So. Wait, I have to summon the branded demons? Bonus wave. I like the way the maker says no. It's a very good sound. Why is it? I think that guy was just voice crack. I think that guy was just running in place. Oh, I grabbed that at the wrong time. Show yourself, please. Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay, see, I thought a model was just like stuck in the air. Killed Mario. I killed God in Mario today. Why?
As you can see, this is Super Mario Brothers for the Super Famicom. In this game, you will kill God. So please, don't play it.
You probably won't listen to me anyway, will you? Hades! Why did I do that?
Hades, more like Hades nuts. Got him. Like and subscribe.
Oh, man. To kill, of course. Okay. Oh, which ones?
Thor.
Remember that part in Ragnarok or whatever, or Avengers or whatever, when he got so lazy? Haha.
That's funny. It was really funny. It was a really funny moment, and you could really tell that it was definitely not obvious that he was just wearing like a fat suit or whatever. He was actually he let himself go. You know?
Because you can't swim?
Really obvious.
But what about hydration? Are you not a hydrate homie? But then again, I'm drinking not a new Mountain Dew flavor, a returning Mountain Dew flavor.
Which one?
I think I have the bottle somewhere. Oh no, I have the bottle downstairs. It's the raspberry one with the lemonade flavor.
I don't know about that one.
Okay. Let you die for first. You know that I'm not gonna make a comment on that. Never mind. Finally. I don't know where the C1 is. Yeah, it's like this pink Mountain Dew. It's pink. It looks like I'm looking at it now, and now I think it looks like Pepto-Bismol. You got a word for them? Is it like the bird of the word? Oh, right. Platforming section.
Surfing bird? God of the sea? Real? We're on to something.
Oh, wow. We really are.
2 extra lives acquired.
The bird again. Oh, that's right.
What if you fell from a really high place in real life and all of a sudden you just teleported back to where you started?
I thought you were gonna make like a joke about Minecraft.
Why?
A person fell from a really high place. Like you just see that text.
What if you fell from a high place and then you see a message in the lower left corner of your eye and it just says that you fell from a high place. and then for some reason there's a score in the center of your vision and you had no idea that it was tracking score.
Peter, stop it! You're scaring the kids! Shut up, Brian! I can't even do a Peter impression.
Peter, what are you doing?
Goomy turtle.
What?
What do you mean? Oh wait, wrong game.
What? What do you mean? It's really funny because Red's lines in X7 are usually like the best out of any of them.
Droopy
Like, in terms
died
of,
from swimming in lava running from me? Why are you running from me? I just want what am I doing that's causing you to run away?
He just wants to talk. Why are you running?
I just want to talk. I just want to talk to him. I just want to talk to him. What's completed. I feel proud about that. Hit you with a diamond sword? What if it was on accident? Actually, no.
You never know.
No. I screwed up already. It's on accident. It was on accident.
You said, what if it's on accident?
The first time, yeah, that's why I was like, oh, I screwed up already.
If you say, what if it was on accident, you're implying
that I did
that
it on
it
purpose in the
was,
first
yeah.
place.
That's,
That hit pushed you into the lava? Oh. Oh.
You didn't
My bad.
die from the heat of the lava. You just drowned because you were in lava. That's a classic thing. I do that too.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I can taste the lemonade more than the raspberry in this soda.
I thought you were about to say I can taste the lava.
Oh, I can. You know what? If lava tasted like that Mountain Dew, I would find a way to cool it down and eat and drink it. Maybe.
John would find a pool of lava and like Scrooge McDuck. You think that's what the CEO of Pepsi does with Mountain Dew?
That'd be pretty funny.
I would. You got that kind of money and power, why not? You know? What else you gonna do with it? Make the world a better place? Come on. If I had $1, I would I'd buy Dr. Pepper.
Me too. Actually, no, I would save it. I don't know what for though. Oh wait, yeah, the Steam Deck. Jeez, that's like in a couple weeks. Or like a few weeks, I mean. Wait, why'd you go down there?
Soda hurts one in the eyes. With that attitude, maybe.
Yeah.
I'm built different.
What are you made out of? If you're built different, what are your specs?
Hold on, let me look them up.
Alright.
You may wonder why it's taking me a long time to look it up. It's loading.
You're made out of clay? Wow. What's inside a good, like, what's it? A good monitor with, component video. No, don't you teleport, you Why?
A good monitor with component video?
Yeah.
I don't know of any like PC monitors that have component video.
Well, I'm more talking like TV monitor, I guess.
Yeah, TVs generally like have component input.
Liquid,
I don't-
liquid crystal, type A outlet, flesh,
See,
electricity,
I'm made of
dirt.
a lightweight titanium X alloy.
What the? What?
I have I have a broad range eye camera.
Wow.
I have the Mega Buster Mark 17, also known as the X Buster.
Are you are you just reading off the specs of X from the intro? I knew I was able to pick up on that as soon as you said Mega Buster.
That's the one that gives it away. I should have said variable weapon system.
Sorry, they were trying to kill me, so I had to it's self-defense.
Super score multiplier. I hardly know her.
All right.
Bonus wave unlocked.
Yeah, I really like it when Renak is like, no, or whatever. I can't even do it right now.
No, I cannot believe this.
Self-defense, you'll allow it. For now, I would assume. Oh wow. Okay, there we go.
Shouts to Eggman and Sonic Adventure.
What a fellow.
He was like, see if you can make it through this, Sonic.
I forgot he had that kind of voice.
Spoiler alert, he can make it through.
Tell the portal's closed. Yeah. I'm going to take you down.
I'm not gonna knock Mike Pollock as Eggman, but I do like the adventure Eggman voice.
Oh yeah.
I kind of miss a lot of the adventure voices for the Sonic characters.
So
Like, they're kind of cheesy, but like I like it, you know.
nothing like some good old cheese, especially brick.
Were you taking Sonic seriously in the first place? No, you weren't. You were here to have a fun time. And that's what you get. And so that's what I like. I like when Sonic goes like, "Where you going, you big drip?"
You just see the Among Us strip.
Must have been on a snooze cruise. I'm gonna say that if I'm like,
He did say that once. Oh wait.
if I ever just like passed out at some point, I'm out cold for like hours and people are worried. I'm just like, as soon as I wake up, I'm gonna be like, oh, I must have been on a snooze cruise.
Oh goodness. He also peed on the moon. Oh yeah, he did do that. Oh, that was crust. Oh, that's right. There's two of them.
I think the Sonic Adventure 2 live dub is overrated. The Sonic 06 one is better.
Haha, one. Oh wow, my voice cracked there.
One.
Maybe the voice cracking is de-aging me every time it happens.
John has found the secret to not aging.
You gonna fall asleep? Get that good dream RNG, dream of 2.
The number 2. I need to find all Sesame Street episodes where the number is 2. And you just compile that.
Dreaming of new Arknights characters? Oh yeah. Whew.
I often have the problem of like my dreams get so like bizarre and incoherent that like I like when I wake up I can't remember any of it. And then all of a sudden like hours into the day I'll be like, oh yeah, that was a thing that I dreamed about last night. That was weird. Like one moment in a dream, I'll be like playing a game,
Yeah.
and the next moment, I'll be like some bank heist or something.
Wow. So you're gonna be like, are you gonna? Can we have a DLC where you're in Payday 3? Also, hello, Rat.
No,
This is Horde mode where I just fight waves of enemies, or platform, or kill a certain amount of enemies in a certain amount of time.
it's got a horde of enemies. That's why they call it Horde mode.
Yeah.
Incredible. Bet you couldn't have figured that one out. Takes a real big brain person like me.
Since
Yeah.
Cypher is big brained, he did finish Mega Man 7 in one sitting, so
That's not that hard.
yeah.
That's like a 3-hour game. You can do that.
I could if I tried. Well, the VOD should still be up, so you'd have
It
to
was
go
only
on the
yesterday.
Switch channel.
Well, technically 2
Oh,
days ago now,
but-
but whatever.
Come on.
I haven't mentioned it basically anywhere, but I also played the ROM hack Rockman 7 EP today.
It sounds like a music album.
It does. it actually stands for economical power. And
What?
you won't understand why until you beat the game. But literally I beat the game. I saw the dial. I was like, oh, that's why it's EP.
Wait, why?
And economical power.
How did I shoot the Marauder? Uh-oh.
It's if you know about Rockman 4 Minus Infinity, it's made by the same person,
Oh!
and it's
Whoa, that's a cool glory kill! That's a cool glory kill! I've never seen that one!
yeah, it's a really cool ROM hack.
You're a really cool ROM hack. Wait.
Thanks. It's a surprisingly comfortable experience. I was expecting it to be a bit harder.
I do think the modifications it adds are really incredible, and that it looks like something I would play.
Like the actual level design, like level and boss design, are like definitely a lot harder than the base game, but there's a lot to balance it out into your favor. And personally, I feel like it ends up being easier than the base game for the most part. The Wily stages can get challenging, but
Oh yeah,
still
I can
not
imagine that.
not to like not to the point where you're like, this is ridiculous. It's more like, oh man, the game's actually getting hard now.
Oh no. Okay, there we go. Whoa! Did you see me clip for the wall? Wait, where is he? Where is he?
Pretty
Oh,
cool.
wait, that's it.
Huge guts.
Yeah, that's the next collectible.
Chain gun.
Finally. I kind of like my colors for the chain gun. I still need to remember to change the colors on my BFG, so if I die again, I'm gonna do that.
Or forget again.
Or forget again, yeah. I might forget again.
That's a classic. I was gonna say Jazzio move, but I think
Other people
that's just a common tactic.
common tactic moment.
It's a tactic. You just forget about something. It's tactical. You use that on the battlefield back in the war. Just forget about something. It works.
It just works. I need the...
Here's the thing. If you forget something that they think you're gonna remember, now you've got the upper hand.
Oh yeah,
Because they didn't account for you forgetting about it.
it's true.
Unless they did. In which case, good luck.
Good luck, buddy. Moment.
Yeah.
And you know, like, I feel like my memory is, like, not the best sometimes, but...
Oh yeah, like that's something I deal with too.
Especially when it comes to, like, for example, like, languages, like, sometimes I'll just forget. Oh, wait, I do have the bottle here. I thought I didn't. Yeah, it's called Mountain Dew Spark.
I'm really good at remembering things that I absolutely don't need to remember.
Oh, same.
Just because I found it interesting at the time. But the moment I actually need to remember something, but I don't really care about it that much, but I need to remember it, it's like I fall apart.
I feel that.
Ask me how well I did in school. Some would say I did pretty well, but that's what they want me to think. Played mind games on everyone. I actually had like a really hard time with school personally, because like I just I could not like force myself to like treat it as important enough to like care, you know?
Yeah. Speaking of which...
It's like I knew I should have, and I felt bad about it when I didn't, but it was just like I just couldn't.
Apparently I have the amount of college class hours to a point where they emailed me saying, hey, we need you to submit a graduate advising evaluation form so that we can help you graduate on time with how much classes you have left.
Incredible.
And I submitted it, so now next thing to do is to wait and see.
One of the things early on for me was like, because I was homeschooled and I did like basically all my schoolwork on a computer, which has some advantages and many disadvantages when it comes to actually learning. As I'm sure many people who were doing school during the pandemic would be able to tell you. But it's like one of the big problems was just like I had to read a lot about stuff I didn't care about,
Oh yeah.
and so it's like, oh, time to ask questions about it. It's like, well, what was that guy who made he made cars? Was that Harrison Ford? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's him. He also played Han Solo in Star Wars. He also made cars. Same guy. That wasn't actually a mistake I made. I'm just illustrating a point. It would be funny though.
Oh yeah. George Lucas also made airplanes, I guess. No, I'm kidding. I will say one of the classes I'm gonna have a lot of fun with is imaging and design of media. Because I can take I can get good at taking photos, PowerPoints. You know, like
Well,
I don't
people,
really need to make like simplistic PowerPoints at the moment.
what people don't want you to know is that Lucas is actually his middle name. His full name is George Lucas Wright. He was one of the Wright brothers.
Sources, dude, trust me.
Yeah. Sources. I'm epic.
Zed Cypher is definitely epic.
If John Jazzy says someone is epic, then you should probably believe him. Because he said I'm epic, and that's true, so he's clearly trustworthy on that front.
Thank you. Wow! I'm just flying.
Do you really expect a guy who looks like that to be untrustworthy? I don't think so.
What? Like the way I look right now?
Yes.
Oh.
I wouldn't think they're untrustworthy. Would you?
No.
Exactly.
Oh wait, okay, here we go.
Now you know who isn't trustworthy.
Ooh. Sigma. What do they think Sigma?
Dracula. Jack the Ripper.
Oh yeah. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Tom Hanks.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Luigi Mario.
Wait, why Luigi? What did he ever do?
Sonic the Hedgehog.
That's fair. Oh, right. I was just gonna change my BFG skin.
Yeah.
I should do that. So there were some video ideas that I've actually had for like a few months. But my problem I feel right now is getting them down. Unlike the drink reviews where they're meant to be kind of like a joke, Um, the other ones, not so much. The other ones I don't want to joke around with too much. I mean, I could make jokes if I really wanted to. Depends on what's funny to someone. Let me go back here and go and
It's been like 5-6 months since I last uploaded a YouTube video.
I like your joke videos. Those are good.
The Mega Man energy drink review.
The King Bomb tutorial.
I need to make more like that. Those are fun little 30-minute diversions. 30 minutes as in that's how long it takes me to make them.
Oh, right. Wait, what's my new Slayers? Oh, this is just... Horde mode stuff, okay. Oh, wow! No, I'm keeping the Quake one.
Ray Tracer.
Yeah, because this game has ray tracing. But I'm
I hate
keeping
ray
the hot
tracing.
rod. Why can't I use Hey Good Looking?
Not allowed.
Rocket jump?
That's a pitiful rocket jump. Come on.
Well, you can't really rocket jump in Doom Eternal, I think.
Well, that's stupid. They should let you rocket jump.
Oh, I like this one. I don't know why I can't use Hey Good Looking. But one of the things I wanted to look for was actually a... BFG skin. It looks so dumb.
Gold.
Oh, let's look at Sigil. Oh, it's got runes on it though. I'll use the gold one. It's like the gold cart in Mario Kart 8.
I actually got
Mario.
the gold tires recently
It's good.
because I finally took the time to do all the time trials,
Oh,
which
that's...
gets really tedious. Honestly,
I didn't know that's how you did it.
it is in deluxe at least. It might have been different in the original game, but I say you get in deluxe.
I'm gonna have to do that at some point. I would like to do that at some point.
I'm like 900 coins away from getting the gold glider.
Oh my.
I'm gonna. That's getting unlocked when it gets unlocked. I'm not gonna go out of my way to try to make that happen. I did like one Grand Prix just to see like, okay, how many coins do I get from this? It's like, oh, like 50.
I guess online
No,
mode
thanks.
might be the best way. I don't know.
Perhaps. Problem with online mode is like when you start, you're like locked into 50 and 100cc.
Ew.
And you have to keep playing for a while until you're finally like allowed to start doing like 150 and 200. It's like, why can't I just choose which one I want? You know?
Just like in Mario Kart Wii, right?
Yeah, like why can't I just go online and be like, oh, which speed do you want? I want this one. Let me do that. Why do I have to prove my worth? I already beat all the 200cc cups in first place. I already did that. That's how I got Gold Mario. You know I'm capable, game. So let me do it. But they don't let me do it.
What the? What the? Did you see me get stuck right there?
Nope.
Wow. Honestly, there's a reason I still go back. I still think Mario Kart Wii. I mean, Mario Kart. I can still see why people think Mario Kart Wii is like a top tier.
There's a lot to like about Wii.
200cc for Gold Mario. Interesting. Oh, whoops. Here we go.
You know, despite the game not being designed for it, 200cc is pretty fun.
Why was that Prowler just standing there?
I think part of it is just because, like, it's a different way to play the game. Because, like, playing on the normal speeds for a while gets kind of boring. Especially if you're trying to, like, complete everything. It's like, oh wow, I did this, like, 5 times already.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden it's like, oh, I actually have to play differently. Like, I have to do something different. And it's fun. And also, just because it's faster, it goes by quicker. So it's not quite as much of a drag. It'd be nice if they made a new Mario Kart game at some point.
Or a new F-Zero, which, honestly, I mean, that's impossible, though.
I mean, because I don't expect them to make a new F-Zero. I would like them to, but I don't expect them to. I expect them to make a new Mario Kart at some point.
Oh, butts.
And in that case, I'm like, man, it's been 5 years since Deluxe released now.
Yeah, and it's still like a big selling Switch title too. It was just kind of funny.
Maybe that's part of why they're like, I mean, they're probably just gonna not bother making a new Mario Kart until they release a new system.
Honestly, I would like a Mario Kart on a newer system, and I would like, as silly as an idea it would be for Nintendo to do that, because, you know, they're not going to do that. They kind of want to make it still a bit affordable for a lot of people, I think. I'd like to see them make a console with newer with a little more up-to-date hardware, just a little bit. I mean, the Steam Deck is using hardware that from 2019, so
I'd be fine if they were just like, yeah, the new Switch, it's like a portable PS4.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, cool, fine.
Doom
Awesome.
Eternal's on the PS4, so
That's a win. It can run games. Incredible.
The new Nintendo 4DS XXXXL. Oh my goodness. Imagine.
It's really sad that the new 2DS XL, yeah, it's meant to be a cheaper system, but they really went kind of cheap on the screen.
How?
The pixel response time is slow.
Oh, that's not fun.
So like, it's a lot like for 3D games, especially like ones that run at 30 FPS, which is like a very large portion of the 3DS library. It's not a big deal. But for 2D sprite-based games, especially ones that just scale natively to the system's resolution, like high contrast areas in motion can look wrong. I noticed that in like Chrono Trigger on the DS specifically, where like, ooh, the anyone who's played the game, you know, like the end of time, you got like the really dark background, and you got some bright foreground elements. And when you're moving, those bright foreground elements just turn into nothing because the pixel response time is so slow. And it's gross.
Right.
Meanwhile, the DSi XL is it's good. It's got a good screen, and it's just like my favorite way to play DS games, really, because I mean it fits the native resolution, which is nice. It's got big old screens. It's got comfortable buttons. It could be better, but you know.
Right.
They don't have to be as comfortable considering it's just larger. Whereas like
Awesome.
like the more soft squishy buttons on like the DS Lite, you kind of need those. You kind of need those on the DS Lite because it's tiny.
I still have like my DS Lite, my original 3D. No, I don't have my original 3DS anymore. That thing disappeared.
I'd gotten a DS Lite way back in the day. I got the new Super Mario Bros. Special Edition. It was like an all red DS, and it had like the Mario M on the front. And it was great. Problem.
Yeah, my DS Lite is actually like on my dresser at the moment. I mean, I'm not gonna grab a photo of it yet. I'll grab a photo of it tomorrow.
Here's a problem that happened.
Yeah?
Someone, I will not name names, partly because, why would I?
Is this the same guy that got you Taco Bell during your Doom 2016 stream?
No. We haven't talked to each other in years. It's like this incident is not why.
Imagine.
I don't blame anyone for thinking that would be why.
Also, it has Mario 64 in it. Oh.
Like we just like naturally kind of like parted ways after a while.
Anyways, I understand. Oh, my chair just farted.
Anyways, he knocked the cup of soda towards me while I was playing on my DS, and it got on the DS, and it got in the charge port, and the charge port was busted after that point. So the only way I could use that DS was I had one of my brothers who also had a DS Lite. We would like swap batteries. He would charge his DS, and then like we'd swap the batteries out, and then I could play on mine for a little while.
That is very. That is one way to do it. Wow.
Yeah, like the charge port was busted. They tried fixing it. Like they opened it up and they tried fixing it, but they couldn't. Like.
What, Nintendo or?
No, like my brothers.
Oh.
I mean, if it was Nintendo, they'd probably just like actually swap out the part. But couldn't do that. They were trying to like clean it out, but the damage was done.
How do you get up there?
I don't even know if like they still have what remains of it. They might not. But I haven't seen that thing in years.
Imagine why. Or I can imagine why.
Yeah, like I still like used a DS Lite past that point, but it was a different one. It was sort of like the glossy blue top.
Wow.
But like
that's a classic.
Everything else is black.
I still have my Palkia Dialga one. I've had two of them because mine I somehow broke by leaving it outside, and well, those things aren't waterproof. The other one is still around, but one of the screens has like some dead pixels that it leaves like this blue outline as well.
That's great.
So I probably need to find if there's like some sort of like modding community out. What the? see this?
Floating.
Yeah, they're kind of floating.
Good collision. The I don't really have any desire to get like another DS Lite though, because just like I like my DSi XL.
That's
And
the voice crack.
And if I want to play like Game Boy Advance games, one, I don't have many. Two, I would rather play them on like a Game Boy Advance. You know?
But did that blood punch not go through? That's weird. I'm gonna be one of the first people on the internet to say this. Yeah.
I have average sized hands.
What does that mean?
I don't have gigantic hands to the point where I need to use the Xbox Duke controller. I don't have tiny hands to where I need the hoary tiny pad for the PS4. I just have regular hands. I can use a lot of different controllers. It's not a problem. I just prefer the DSi XL over the smaller systems.
For screen resolution?
For screen size also,
size, my bad.
But also just like the size of the system, it just feels nicer in my hand.
Yeah.
I mean, like, even back in the day, like when I was younger, like the 3DS, like the original 3DS, I would get hand cramps when playing that thing. It was annoying. I honestly kind of regret getting a 2DS XL instead of like
the regular new 3DS XL.
Yeah, because like
I regret not having the ability to capture it. So
in my head, I was like, I don't care about 3D, and the new 2DS XL looks really cool. It's got a good look to it, which it does. And I'm not talking about like the inside. I mean like on the outside, it looks good. I like it. I don't care that the top half looks like a phone. It doesn't matter to me. I just like the exterior look of it.
I honestly wasn't thinking about that, but I wish I had the Galaxy 3DS XL. That thing looked so beautiful.
But the screen on the new 2DS XL is poopy garbage. And I
Comic
don't
reader.
Like it.
Don't like it.
It's bad. They should feel bad for making it, and don't care, didn't ask. Plus, Nintendo fell off. Plus ratio.
Plus girl geek or gaslight plus gatekeep plus girl boss.
Yeah.
Or whatever the phrase was called. I thought that phrase was funny.
Gatekeep girl boss. That's what I'm doing to Nintendo.
Oh. Where? Okay.
Yeah, there are builds of the Mario 64 decompilation for the 3DS, and it's really cool, except for one big problem.
The dead zones?
No, I haven't messed with that that much. The problem is that crouch is mapped to R instead of L. And there's no way to change it.
Why would you do that?
I don't know. And the thing is, it uses the Circle Pad Pro features, so it could just let you like it could just let you like alternate the other like the ZL and ZR to do those, but those just aren't used at all. Which makes me really upset because I don't know about you, but here's the thing. If you're the kind of person who wants to play the original Mario 64 on your 3DS, you probably didn't like Mario 64 DS that much. In which case, why would you want to use its controls? I clearly want the controls of the original game. Why would you do this?
Oh yeah.
You think I'm playing Mario 64 on 3DS just for the novelty of it? No, I want to play Mario 64 on my 3DS when I have the chance and I'm outside, which admittedly isn't often these days.
Oh
because,
yeah. The virus, Sigma virus.
Well, that and also being an adult means usually if I'm going out, it's for a specific purpose that I set out to do. So,
Or family reasons.
yeah, that's not as common for me, at least.
It is for me.
I understand, you know, I'm not every person ever. So,
You are the mysterious Zet Cipher.
just play the DS version instead of 3DS. I will
Oh
not.
no, Rat. Here's the thing. You're talking to a game dev who prefers the original Mario 64 way more than the DS version. And I will let Zet explain why he doesn't like that version. And I respect that opinion too.
I will say first
And I also agree
foremost,
with it.
if you prefer the DS version, great, more power to you.
Yeah, that too.
However,
He respects the opinion, I think.
however, as someone who grew up with both versions, I cannot stand the DS version. Especially after like getting good at the original game, because then like all that muscle memory's built in, everything just feels wrong with the DS controls. And it's not just the lack of an analog stick. A lot of people think that's the case. No, because here's the thing. I can play the original game on a keyboard and have a good time.
Oh yeah.
I cannot play DS and have a good time because the physics are radically changed.
I can't.
And
You know what I
not
can't wait
for
to
the better.
do, though.
What?
Figure out the dead zones for like the Steam Deck's joysticks, and then we can find out how to set it proper for RetroArch for Mario 64 on
I'm
on
pretty
the Steam Deck.
sure you can set like both core and game overrides for configs in RetroArch. So
Yeah, but
That's not a big
that's
deal.
the thing. The Steam Deck's joysticks are going to be different though.
well, I mean you just get like a small dead zone to make sure you don't have like Mario drifting away for no reason. And then
I almost thought you
and then,
said
like,
Mario
set-
dripping
and then
away.
Set the, then set the stick range to like 70% and you're good to go. Because like the stick range is what's the issue there most of the time.
There's one thing I do really like about 64 DS though, and it's the mini games.
Oh, the minigames are great. But you know, I want to play Mario 64. So going back to that.
Imagine there's a ROM hack of Mario 64 that adds to... Is there a ROM hack of Mario 64 that adds to DS content?
I don't think so. If there is, it's incomplete. And the thing is, like, alright, so the controls, I don't like them. The physics are wrong. It feels really clunky. Doesn't flow well. Like, different moves have been nerfed in ways that just don't make sense. Like the side flip. The side flip, you have to be running for a lot longer to be able to initiate a side flip. But it also travels a shorter distance. So it's basically useless. There's almost no situation you would want to use it instead of just like a backflip. Which is dumb, because in the original game there were actually like different situations you'd want to use those in.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, that problem. It's a big mess on the test. Wall jumping is better. I will give it that. However, you can't wall jump out of a long jump, which makes me angry. So it gets a half point. So the other problem is like the additional content. I don't actually like the additional content. You like, first of all, like, a lot of stuff's changed around that really didn't need to be.
I think some of the
like,
boss... I would imagine 64 versions of the boss battles would be enjoyable.
So like, I think one of the best examples of like, they changed something and it's clearly not for the better. They were just not happy with people playing the game in a way they didn't intend. And that's in Tall Tall Mountain, the slide. The exit in the original game is open. You can jump out of there, which is great for 100 coins, because you can just like go through the slide, come out of there, and get the rest of the coins. However, that also, the way the mountain is structured, that also means you can just jump into the exit and grab the star. Which, let's face it, most people weren't doing.
Dang it.
So like, the insistence to like close it off in the DS version, so you can neither enter or exit the exit, except through the intended way, was just silly. It just made the game worse, like, objectively. And there's a bunch of stuff like that. It didn't need to be changed. Why'd they do it? The extra characters, like, cool. It's neat that you can play as Yoshi, Luigi, and Wario.
Oh yeah.
The problem is, they're garbage.
They move like garbage.
And I don't mean just because of the controls. I mean, like, Mario, like, Luigi's baby mode. He can backflip and do the spin. But like,
wait, the spin from the beta version?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, Luigi can do the backflip. He does a backflip and then he does the spin. It's baby mode.
No way.
Which is why you'll hear a lot of people say they use Luigi all the time, because it makes the game easier, which you kind of need in the DS version, because you can't in a 3D platform game, because the controls are bad.
A platform game be without platforms.
Like, Yoshi can't do much. He has the benefit of being able to wear the he has the benefit of being able to enter a course with a character cap, which can cut down on revisits. Like, it can cut down on like having to go back and change the character, which wouldn't have been a problem.
Sorry. The arc file made me laugh because when I used the heat magnet while it was frozen, it changed the animation of the model.
Sorry.
Sorry.
The cutting down on like running around to change characters. It wouldn't be a problem if they just like added a better way to change characters. Like, I don't know, maybe just like let me change character at the start of the course or something. I don't know. Do something. The Yoshi can't do a whole lot. He's got a flutter jump, which is neat, I guess, but it's like not that amazing. He can't break even the most basic blocks. He's very limited.
That's funny.
Only Mario can wall jump, which is evil.
That is evil. I forgot about that.
But I guess they felt like they needed something to make Mario unique, which, like, he's Mario. Like, everyone wants to be Mario. He's Mario. Everyone wants to be Mario. Why is this a big problem? And like they already give you incentive to use Mario. Like you have to use Mario to unlock Luigi. You have to use Mario to even beat the game. Like they literally won't let you into the like they won't let you pass the endless staircase unless you're Mario. Or maybe not. At the very least, like, they don't let you enter a Bowser door for the first time without Mario. So, like, they make you use Mario regardless. So it's like, it's a stupid design decision.
Mario in 10 years? Oh.
Wario is, like, easily the worst character in the game because he moves slow, he can't jump high.
He's the complete opposite of what he is in the platforming games that he has.
He can break big blocks, and that's about it.
You know what I should do if I can do it over the summer, I would do a thing called Wario Wednesdays where I stream Wario games every Wednesday.
Wario.
And/or games Wario appears in, but I don't know if I would touch Mario 64 DS for that because, well, right.
So
Dead Cyber's reasons are right, pretty much.
The characters or the extra characters not good. They
Unnecessary.
They could have been good, but they're not. So it makes me wonder why they even bothered.
Give me like a ROM hack of 64 DS or of 64 that has 64 DS's content, but without its dumb things.
You could just like make DS better.
If K's can do that, I would be so happy. K's makes some pretty good stuff.
As for the record, Skellick's not a great person. Don't endorse. But he made a version of he made a patch to the game that he only ever released through a YouTube video, which is annoying. For like better controls in the game, and like they're still not perfect, but like it's a good start. All the characters can wall jump. Running is the default option instead of walking. You have to hold a button to walk, which is nicer because most of the time you want to run anyway. And the analog circle on the touch screen stays in place, meaning that through emulators and stuff you can on PC at least, through emulators on PC you can like map a left analog stick on a controller to the mouse on the touchscreen and play with analog controls. You can do that. And that already makes the game a lot better, in my opinion. But
Oh, did good there.
so then the extra content like the 30 extra stars and all that.
Marius gives you
I don't-
powers.
I don't actually like.
Kind of.
People was like, oh man, it's got 30 extra stars. I don't care that it has 30 extra stars. In fact, to me, it's a detriment because I felt like 120 was fine,
Oh yeah.
absolutely fine.
When ROM hacks add more stars, you gotta be really good with your level design if you're gonna do that. I feel.
It already takes me like 4 hours to get all 120 stars in the original game, and like that's because I've done it many times. I don't need more.
Yeah.
I understand.
Oh, 1 second. Hold on.
I understand for little children out there on the internet.com that you want your games to have 500 billion hours of playtime, so you never have to buy another game again. But I'm an adult with responsibilities, and I want this game to be done at some point. And sooner rather than later, please.
Oh.
So
Yeah, this will be the last run for the night.
I gotta go going soon anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the extra stars aren't really like anything to write home about. They're just kind of there.
They really are.
The extra mini courses are neat, but like I think it would have been more interesting if they added an extra whole course. Rather than just like, oh, here's a little mini area with like 1 or 2 stars. It's like, oh, cool, neat. And then like, you know, they just, yeah, you added an 8th star to every level. Wow, incredible, wonderful. Guess what the 8th star is?
What?
You press a switch and you go to a place to get the star within the time limit. Wow, cool, incredible, wonderful.
That would have been fun in the original, because the original's movement is so good.
There's also
Hold
like
on a
some
minute.
stars replaced by silver stars. It's just, it doesn't make the game better. It feels like changes they made just for the sake of making changes, so they could say it's like, oh, it's not just the same game on the DS. It's a new experience. It's like I don't care. It's a worse experience. I don't like it. I think Nintendo subtly acknowledges that because they've re-released Mario 64, the original, far more than they have the DS version. They've made like no effort to like repackage the DS content in any way.
Okay, this is gonna be my last one because apparently I'm too loud. So. I mean, I did expect my weekend to be kind of not that great, so it happens.
They're trying to keep your power level in check. Do not let them.
Well, only a couple more years. Speaking of 64, I just remembered, build 3313, that's something.
I need to check that out.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten around to that yet. It looks interesting.
Yeah,
It especially looks interesting as someone who's like been around the Mario 64 hacking scene since like 2010. It's been 12 years. Oh no.
oh man.
The and like there's been many attempts to like, oh, check it out, we recreated the like the beta footage in the game. They're like, they never really panned out. So it's interesting to see someone like really like drill into it and make something out of that.
Oh yeah.
Um, I don't know enough about the hack. I don't know if it's like actually just like, oh yeah, it's the beta, or if it's like just kind of leeching off the aesthetic. Either way, I think it's cool. Um,
Yeah, I won't say
Yeah.
anything because it's quite a scene.
what's the dog doing?
And it makes you wonder a lot about
What
things
what is the dog doing?
trying to destroy me.
That's pretty rude. I wouldn't trust that dog.
And there we go.
I would really like to see Nintendo try to like remake Mario 64 again. But this time like do it good. Um,
Thank you.
they're already gonna be on like better footing because they're gonna make it for like they would make it for like a Switch or something with analog control. But I think the I don't know. I'm actually kind of mixed on it because like I kind of don't trust Nintendo to do it well. You know,
Yeah, some of the remakes are pretty hit or miss.
they they don't usually like do the remakes in house, from what I can tell. Which is part of it, but also that's probably for the best, to be honest.
I mean, Game Freak's didn't do theirs in house, and that was a mistake right there.
I mean, it depends on who you ask. You know, a lot of people are gonna be like, "Oh, look at what Game Freak does themselves." But like, talking about like games developed by Nintendo and then being remade, I don't think I would trust those remakes if they were actually made by Nintendo. I'm gonna be completely honest. Like,
That's fair.
Ocarina of Time 3D, if Nintendo made that, I don't think it would have been as good. I'll be honest. I know a lot of people in the like the Ocarina of Time speedrunning community kind of knock it. But like, there's still a lot of speedrunning stuff you can do in that version, and there's still a lot of stuff that was like carried over from the original game. Like, I'm pretty sure like the super sliding is in 3D, which is nuts. Why would they include that?
Wait, what is that?
And like the game looks a lot better, it runs a lot better. It's just a better experience overall. I mean, obviously, if you're doing like speedruns, you're probably still gonna play the original, but like, whatever. Kind of expect that. But like it's like clearly a better experience for both people who played a lot of the original and newcomers. It has substantial quality of life fixes, not just regarding presentation. Like extra item slots. The boots being items instead of having to go through the menu to do that. It's just a lot better. And I don't think Nintendo would have really done those kinds of things themselves if they were to remake it. I kind of wouldn't trust them to do that. They'd probably just be like, let's see. What were people doing in the original game that we didn't want them to do? Make sure they can't do that, even if it hinders everyone else's experience. See, that's what they did with DS.
Yeah.
And look out, turned up.
Wow.
I think they're getting better with that now. Like you could see where like the way Odyssey was designed, where they were kind of leaning into the like, you know, play the game in the way you want kind of way, but still not too much. There was still a lot of like stuff they clearly didn't want you to do. There are like exploits they've been patching out that they didn't really need to.
Couldn't you put a keychain on the DS Lite?
There was a wrist strap.
Oh yeah. Wait, why?
It's Nintendo. Put a wrist strap on everything.
That's true.
Put a wrist strap on your toaster.
An toaster.
It's a Nintoaster. And yes, it works.
Hey, what is this? Oh, coin mode.
The actually Mario 64 DS came with like a little thumb strap for the DS, so you could like use the analog touch controls with it. I can assure you it was not a good substitute. There's a lot of stuff DS Lite could do. The GBA slot provided a lot of opportunities.
It's the new meta, the wrist strap on the wrist strap.
Shouts to Stop Skeletons from Fighting, one of the greatest YouTube channels of all time.
I've gotten them in my recommended.
They make good videos.
They really do.
They got, I think they have like 2 whole videos on the DS GBA slot and other crazy gaming peripherals.
Yeah, the Rumble Pack.
The
Right? Is that a thing?
yeah, there was the Rumble Pack. There was also the RAM expansion that was only used for the DS browser. Which not many people used. And the funny thing, from what I've heard, the actual cartridge for the DS browser is like really hard to find. But the RAM expansion can be found for really cheap.
What's it do?
Which is funny.
Aside from the browser.
That's it. It's just, it adds more RAM to the DS, The browser is the only thing that uses it.
Wow.
That's it. You know, there was never any like Donkey Kong 64 situation where they had a memory leak they didn't know how to fix. So they just said slap more RAM onto it. That'll fix it. That's actually
Wait, that's the
why.
reason. What?
That's why Donkey Kong 64 needs the expansion pack. Actually, people don't know. There was a memory leak glitch bug that was going on with the game, and they didn't know how to fix it, or maybe not necessarily that they didn't know how, but like they didn't necessarily have like the time to dedicate to fixing it. It's like the game was like crashing over not too long of a play session. So their solution was to make it require the expansion pack, so it would take a lot longer for that memory leak to actually cause the game to crash.
Interesting.
And of course, the marketing team was like, "Oh, it needs the expansion pack? Because the game's huge. That's why."
It is a pain to 100% though.
But it didn't need the expansion pack. Unlike Majora's Mask, which actually needed the expansion pack. Probably one of the smartest uses of the expansion pack, actually. Like, it has a lot of stuff it needs to track constantly. So it takes advantage of more RAM to do that. It's a good idea. I still haven't finished Majora's Mask. I don't know if I ever will, to be honest.
Dude, I took so long to finish it too.
The core gameplay loop gets tedious, I feel.
I finished it on the 3DS. I felt it was a lot easier, even though like a lot of people complain about that one, I guess.
I know the Majora's Mask 3D is a bit more contentious than Ocarina of Time 3D.
I didn't mind it. It was fine. Okay, there we go.
I think there's actually... I think Ocarina of Time is actually the only Zelda game I've actually beaten. Yeah. I still need to beat Link to the Past.
There was a Redux version that Vinny played recently. Pine Sauce Vinny, my bad.
That might be something to look at.
Yeah,
I mean,
I don't remember what it changes aside from like menus.
I've played a decent bit of Link to the Past, both the original game and the combo randomizer with Super Metroid. So like, you know, I'm familiar with the game, so it'd be interesting. I don't feel like there's that much to like change with Link to the Past, though. I think that might be what's most interesting about it to me. It's just like I have no idea what exactly they would be changing. Whereas with some like the Mega Man games, I'm like, oh yeah, I would change this, this, and this. I don't know what you'd change with Link to the Past.
Uh-oh. Oh. Oh no 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 no! Oh, I screwed it up. Well, no bonus round for me. At least I'm close to an unlock, so I'm gonna unlock that today. Wait, doesn't Horde mode have a save point feature?
Maybe.
It does, it does. Okay, after this one I'll be done. And then I'll continue this another time. Apparently me being up until 3 is not a good thing, despite schedules and whatnot allowing me to do that. But well, I'm stuck here until 2024, so it is what it is. I need to find like an inner calmness in my voice again. Or like some sort of... No, that's funny actually, because when I was I've been playing Jump 2 again because it's one of my favorite ROM hacks. Despite the Kaizo stuff it throws at your face with its new mechanics that people design.
I'm back.
Aw. I just heard the door slam behind me, or to my side, so that's great.
Branded demons. They got McDonald's. They got Mobile One. They got Louis Vuitton.
Oh, I'm playing like crap today. That's the no that I like to hear.
You gotta get some good nose. If you don't got a good nose, do you have a
Can't
good game?
smell.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I don't actually memorize the layouts of the buff totem for this level, and I really should. Thing is, I don't know if it also changes it, so... back to Yump 2, like, I've been playing it recently, but, like, the hours I play it at, which are not suitable, Unless you have the schedule to, then go for it. But I somehow, in the area that I'm in, am not allowed to have that schedule. I mean, I started really late because, well, it's been a really bad weekend. Or bad week. Not a fun one. Might not even be a fun year, if you ask me. I mean, I'll try and end it with a bang. I mean, I feel like for me, every time the year starts, something always terrible happens for me.
Yeah.
And it's been that way since 2017, I feel.
I've had similar experiences. The Discord screen share is funny when it gets to low bit rate.
Oh?
Makes me looking like a Minecraft painting.
Doom Eternal is a beautiful Minecraft painting, if you ask me.
I should make one of the paintings in the resource pack, like a screenshot of Doom Eternal. It's like it's like a 14 by 14 screenshot.
Oh my goodness.
No one can tell. Except for me, I know what it is.
I could probably tell.
From 14 by 14 pixel image, I don't think so. You might know just because you knew it was something I was gonna do.
That's fair. I didn't use the hammer at all in this wave. Wait, what? Oh. This music is one of my favorites. Triple piece, thank you. Can't think of anything else to say. Oh yeah, back to Yump 2. Yeah, I've been playing it recently. It has its Kaizo moments, but a lot of the features that people add to that Mario World ROM hack are honestly quite incredible. And also the jokes are pretty funny because it's supposed to be a joke on this ROM hack called Jump, which is basically Jumped Up Mario Party, which is like a series of levels made by a group of people.
I've seen video of Yump 2, and it's very entertaining.
Yeah. So this artist I look up to, Ghosty60, some of you have probably heard me talk about him a lot. He thinks I sound like a good Let's Player. Somehow. And or I just have that commentating voice somehow. Honestly, in the great. In the fact that I've been doing this kind of stuff for over I've been doing this stuff for over 5 years, pretty much. So to get that kind of compliment really shocks me, because, like, I don't talk a lot sometimes when I do this stuff. I really don't. And I guess it's mostly just because I've matured, I guess. Well, okay, no, that's gonna be in air quotes to a lot of people, I bet, which, fair on them.
Matured relatively.
Yeah, perhaps.
Relative to previously.
And it makes me glad knowing that, because I don't think I'm the best, really. Especially after the way this year has been treating me already.
There's still time for it to improve.
Oh yeah.
And one of the ways it's gonna improve is there's some new video games coming out this year, I think.
Oh yeah.
There might be 1 or 2 video games coming out this year. We might finally get news about that Mega Man game that's supposed to be in production.
Hopefully, yeah.
It's gonna be really sad if we don't get anything until like December. It's gonna be really sad. At this point, I just want to know what it is. We don't even know what it is. Like, we don't know if it's like a new X game, is like new ZX, or what. We don't know. We have no idea what it is yet. Capcom knows, but we don't.
Hopefully we get a good answer.
It's, it's like, aren't they making Mega Man?
I don't know.
I think that's the thing they're doing. The dog isn't doing it, but Capcom is.
Oh my
Or,
goodness.
Not necessarily Capcom, but like,
Hold on.
a movie studio.
There we go. My headphones are trying to fall off. Because I'm partially trying to keep my ear open.
Yeah, there's the Rockman Tyson project supposed to be, at the very least, like, talked about this year. It's Mega Man 11 came out in 2018, and it's like, this is a really promising return to form. I really want to see what they do next, and now it's like, it's been 3 years since Mega Man 11, and we still got nothing. So hopefully that changes this year. Cause man, it would really suck for Mega Man to come back in such a strong way and then just to immediately fall back.
Oh yeah.
Like, not even go away just because like they made a bad game or something, but just because like they just didn't do anything. You know?
Oh, we get to see the spirit. Peace out. Watch this. I forgot what I was looking forward to this year for games. Probably just a Steam Deck. I mean, that's a gaming related thing I'm looking forward to.
I don't remember what, like, I remember there's some 2022 release I was thinking of, and I'm like, but I'm blanking on it now.
Oh yeah, the new Kirby.
Yeah, that one. That's what I was thinking of. I'm excited for that one.
It's definitely the game that I wanted.
It's so interesting because, you know, like a 3D Kirby, like an actual 3D Kirby, was like thought of since like the N64, and they just haven't done it until now.
Kirby 64 is still a really good title, even if it feels a bit slow.
It's interesting at the very least. I it'd be cool to see the like the combo mechanic from it come back in some way.
Unfortunately, the trailer did not showcase that, so
I mean, I
just
wasn't
we're getting
expecting it. I
linear.
wasn't expecting
We're
it for that one.
linearity.
They're already like breaking the mold so much by making the game 3D. It's like you gotta give us some kind of familiarity, you know?
People think the game is open world. Some people disagree.
I
I don't know what it's gonna be.
I think people need to hold judgment on that. Honestly, I hope it's not open world. I'm gonna be real, because like, what game isn't open world these days? I know you're playing one right now, but like,
Oh, this one isn't open world.
besides the obvious answers,
I'm not playing one open world. This one
no,
is.
that's what I meant.
Oh.
I'm saying what game isn't open world.
Oh, right.
I know this one isn't, but you know, it's kind of obvious. Like so many AAA games these days. It's like, do we gotta make it open world? It's like, why though? Why you gotta do that?
I mean, this is considered AAA, so.
Why can't we like just why can't we just make games like that are at least a little bit unique instead of just doing what everyone else is doing? Maybe you should do something different instead of just doing what the dog's doing.
Never getting over that mod.
Mario?
What the?
I mean, which Mario are you talking about?
3D world, I guess. Actually, no. Bowser's Fury was open world.
Bowser's Fury is open world. Which I really like Bowser's Fury.
I wish it was larger though.
And I don't mind that it's short, personally. I think it allowed them to like have a more quality experience.
I've never seen that glory kill before.
Mario Odyssey, I felt like dragged on too long, and like a lot of the moons in that game were just not fun. It just felt like padding. I would much rather them just make a short game that's really fun rather than trying to be like, oh look, you can get 999 moons. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? You're gonna be playing this game for 15 billion hours. I don't want to play a game for 15 billion hours.
Mario Maker 2.
Unless it's Terraria, in which case I'm gonna do that anyway.
Yeah, Mario Maker 2 would count. Yeah, you're right. In a way.
When did Mario Maker 2 come out? Like 2019?
Yeah. And it's still being played, I guess.
I'm talking about like games released in the past like couple years.
So 2.
It's like if it's a 3D game, it's probably open world. And if it's not open world, then it's probably like
A JRPG.
I was gonna say like some like
Maybe.
something similar to like Uncharted in like structure.
They're making an Uncharted movie, by the way.
They haven't already? I honestly expected them to have done that already.
Yeah.
Tomb Raider got movies pretty early on. So I don't know.
Might Blood Punch not go through again?
Seemed like a prime idea. Maybe that's part of why they didn't. Maybe they're like, oh, Tomb Raider movies, we can't be like those. Maybe that's what it was.
Don't ask me, I don't know.
If you don't find out within the next 2 seconds, you're gonna have trouble.
Oh, I just lost my
Told you.
extra life, so...
Told you.
But I got it back, so...
I can predict the future. I am controlling the game.
Will you play the game, or will you let the game play you?
Yeah.
That's my favorite Mario 64 related thing. Man, we always go back to Mario 64. Why?
It's
It's a classic.
it's got a lot to work with, and it's a classic. It hurts my clock.
There it is. You could probably make a
If,
open world thing in there. I don't know.
what if
Someone
instead
tried
of,
making. Someone did make Death Stranding in Game Builder Garage.
What if instead of it's a classic, it hurts my clock, it's a classic, it hurts my watch.
That's a portable watch, though. Hold on. Ah, my nose got itchy. It's a portable watch, right?
Could be.
I forgot I was gonna go to bed after, or I was gonna stop after this one after one level, but I guess this level will be the last one. Sorry, this game is just addicting, and well, it is a comfort zone for me. Oh, my FPS just started to dip.
My friend Peppa Pig on the PlayStation 4 is an open world.
Wow.
You got me. My point still stands, however, that a large amount of AAA releases in the past few years have been open world games that feel very similar to one another. And I wish they would do something different, but they're not going to, because they're being made by AAA studios, and those studios want to make a profit for their shareholders, and because of that, their shareholders are going to be like, do a thing that already works.
Hi Luloc, oh you just got here to the end of it because there is a save point feature in this, and well, I started way too late today, and apparently I'm too loud, so I want to end now so that way I can be at peace.
Too powerful. As that zombie didn't want you to be at peace, clearly.
Yeah, just like real life. That's how it be.
I hate it when zombies interrupt me in real life.
Oh, me too.
Happens a lot.
You know, another thing I was gonna talk about, like, and how, I want to make better, or how, Ghost considers me, good at, like, commentating and or Let's Play stuff, like, I'm still surprised I'm at that point now. Because Ghost, he may feel like a loser. I mean, I feel the same sometimes. So
Don't we all?
um,
At least on the inside. Some of us don't show it as much.
he's an artist with 10K followers, which is a lot, over 10K. So he's someone I look up to, I guess. And in a content creating perspective, I gotta give him a lot of props.
I feel like it's really easy to like assume you're just terrible at everything.
Yeah.
Especially when you've just been immersed in it for so long. You're just like, I'm so sick of this. I don't feel like I'm improving.
Yeah.
And,
That's pretty much how my
honestly-
streaming life has been for.
honestly, for me with game development, it's kind of like a reverse of that, where like in the moment I'm like, oh man, this is so great, this is so great, and I'm like, I keep working, I'm like, oh, this is great, and then I take a step back from it for like a few months, and I come back to it, I'm like, this is horrible. What was I thinking?
Imposter syndrome among us? Yeah.
Among Us syndrome.
Alright, after the bonus round, I'll call it a day, I think. Because I think it'll save my progress, I don't remember.
Imposter syndrome is loosely defined as doubting your abilities and feeling like a fraud. It disproportionately affects high-achieving people who find it difficult to accept their accomplishments.
Hold on. I'm gonna clip that. That flame hook was so broken, but also really funny.
It's probably funnier with me describing imposter syndrome over it.
Oh, my things are lagging somehow. Oh boy. We're the last two, we're the last two.
In 10 years, the kids are gonna be like, Among Us? That's an ancient game, buddy. And then I'm gonna be like,
Oh, I
It
can
was
never
10
find the
years
last
ago?
coin. Wait, come back. Hello?
what?
Did you say something after that? Or
No,
okay. Or were you going to? Never mind.
no.
Ah. It's like almost 3 hours. I'm so sorry for starting so late. But
It didn't really-
it hasn't been easy, and well,
It didn't really matter for me. I put my stuff in the dryer too late.
yeah. I think I can save here. Let me see. Saves your progress at the start of each mission, so yeah. I could be fine.
Only one way to find out.
And if it does save me, I'll take a break. And I'll probably get back to this another time. Because I do want to finish it on stream. Just say that I finished it on stream. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. Another thing I was gonna talk about was like changing. I feel like changing my I feel like changing my aesthetics at some point. I feel like, I mean, I really like what I currently have, but you know, it's like I want something brighter or something. dark, with a mix of like a little bit darker. I don't know if I'm gonna do like a model change, or like change in terms of colors, but like I don't know, something a little different.
You just be like me and change your stream layout every 6 months.
But then when I do that, it's like all that stuff I had in the past is not gonna be like, it's gonna be like a different association, I guess. If people look at it that way, I don't know. Because I have like, because like I have 3 characters. I mean, one of them I'm still working on, but it would be nice. I think I'll raid damage control again. Playing Project Zomboid, I've heard good things about that. It's also just because I don't know who to raid at the moment, so... And plus I got 2 into Doom Eternal. I mean, it is a comfortable game that, like, keeps me feeling good. But at this hour, I just can't play it right now, because I would be too loud. Apparently. Even though, like, I've done things at this hour before. But yeah, that's it. So expect
successful sleep.
Yeah, hopefully things in my life turn around. Holy crap, there's so many people going with me for this raid. That's a lot. In my eyes. Yeah, those are all the links I'm gonna give. I'm not even bothering with the Instagram because I haven't really used it that often. And plus, I don't really see it as a way to network. I think Twitter's my way.
I forget Instagram exists a lot of the time.
Yeah, and it's a lot easier to post on your browser with it. But yeah, Twitter has my YouTube notifs, Twitch notifs, when I'm streaming, what I'm streaming, other things, especially a lot of retweets of friends and streamers and art. A lot of you followed my Twitch today, and I'm glad I finally reached that funny milestone that I wanted. So...
2.
2. I'll be sure to get a ball of lettuce. There's a Discord. You can join that if you want stream notifs and whatnot. It's a good way to get notifs. Donations, please don't, unless you really want to. But I will use it towards streaming content. I might change my audio setup in the future. That's another thing that I've been thinking about. Just for the fun of it. Because, you know, USB mics are kind of a no-go. There's a headset I want to get. But that requires me to get a mixer. Because it takes mini XLR. So... expect a big change.
It's always great how, like...
in the future, maybe.
Audio setups is like... You can start small with like $100, and if you want to go even the tiniest step up, you're gonna pay like $500 up front for like a whole thing.
I mean, this whole thing I'm paying for will be around 300, so...
I say that, but I literally bought a RetroTink 5X for $300 that I didn't really need, but I wanted.
That sounds good.
It's gonna be good for playing PS2 Wii games.
Definitely.
And GameCube.
But yeah, I'll see all of you another time, so... They'll probably be Ring Fit tomorrow, who knows. Peace.